Hey guys, it's Emran. I hope you're doing well. Today is the 18th of July, and I thought I would send you this message. It is not a 2-minute drill, but it's important for me to tell you a little bit about what we talked about at today's team huddle. It was a small group because everybody's on vacation or they're at a Mike Ferry event or wherever you guys are at. However, we did talk about some pretty important stuff, and one of the things that we talked about today was being able to explain to your clients the benefits of certain loan type programs versus maybe a down payment assistance program or something like that. And what I was trying to get across to the agents that were in the huddle today is that when we talked about what people can afford or what they're comfortable with, often we say, well, they're only comfortable up to 530 or 545 or 250,000 or whatever the amount is. But I want you guys to start thinking as agents in the same way that we would think as the consumer. So, for example, if I was to ask you, how much are you paying in rent? Nobody would say, oh, I pay $12,000 a year, or I would pay $15,000 a year. They don't think that way. They break it down based on what your monthly payment would be. They'd say, oh, my rent is $1,300 for my 2-bedroom, or whatever that rent amount is. The breakdowns are always done by monthly. So the question is, why is it that we as agents speak in a language that is not relatable to the client? The client is thinking what the monthly payment would be. So if I told you you're approved to $500,000, somebody would say that's cool, but what does that mean? How much does that really come out to be? And they're thinking on a monthly basis, what is my mortgage payment? It's a good way for them to think, is it better for me to rent or for me to buy right now? Well, they're going to determine that based on whatever that monthly mortgage payment versus their monthly rent payment would be. So I encourage you as an agent to start speaking the language that your clients are talking. Otherwise, you sound foreign to them. For example, if I was to buy something in Stockton right now, let's say at $120,000 with taxes and insurance, top of my head with today's rates, today the 18th of July, the rate is 3.3% for FHA. That means that a payment for a $120,000 property would be somewhere around $650 to $800, somewhere around there. So when you think about it, what you're paying rent for a home versus what you could possibly be buying at $125,000, let's just say it's $800 on the high side, it's easy for the client to understand what you're talking about. It's easy for them to say, oh, I can afford that, or that's out of my price range. So again, agents, I would highly encourage you to start thinking and speaking like the client rather than you speaking like the agent. Alright guys, hopefully that's a good tip for you today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.